today's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. I'm Andrew Selover. We've got a special guest for Catch of the Day. It's pitching coach Eric Beattie. Coach, welcome to the Anglers Extra pregame show. How would you analyze your first couple of weeks in Chatham as the pitching coach?
It's been great, man. We're up here in Cape Cod and in Chatham. It's a beautiful place. The people are great. Players are great. Really enjoying it.
You made the move after a couple years as the manager at Hyannis. What did you learn from those few years leading Hyannis?
You really can't be prepared for this until you come up here and experience it. There's a lot of learn as you go involved here, which I'm sure Sheets is figuring out right now, and he's doing a really good job of it. But you learn a lot, man. I mean, I come from a high school background, so communicating with an older crowd, an older player has been a fun experience. And then just learning Cape baseball reincarnated from 21 years ago. The roster management's a huge piece of it, and it never ends. But at the end of the day, man, we're out here working with people on a baseball field and investing in those guys, so the mission is the same.
You mentioned 21 years ago you played in this league. You're a Cape League Hall of Famer. What do you remember most about playing in this league?
That's an interesting question. I remember my host parents, and I remember doing the 50-50 raffle with a headband and my big afro haircut going out there. I don't remember a whole lot about the actual baseball. I can't remember too much about actually pitching and any of the pitches that I made, but I definitely remember my teammates. I remember my coaches, Harvey Shapiro and Dick Schoonover. Those guys were awesome, and just the overall environment of Cape baseball. It's pretty epic.
Well, those are some of the biggest aspects of this league, the 50-50 raffle and the host families. As a manager in this league, what are the biggest challenges to adapt to?
Definitely roster management. It's definitely the biggest challenge. You got a lot of different distractions pulling kids away from the league and summer ball now, and the draft being in the middle of the league makes things real tough. But you know what, man? You just learn to adapt and be flexible, and you just go with the flow. And whoever comes in here, you invest in them just like you did the guy yesterday. So it's a good learning experience, a good challenge, and at the end of the day, it's a lot of fun, and I love it here.
Your pitching staff has been near the top of the league for most of the season in terms of ERA. What do you think has led to the success of this pitching staff so far this summer?
Well, first off, we have really good pitchers. They've got really good arms and really good stuff. And the two things I preach to them on a daily basis, if you were to ask them, I tell them to believe in themselves, and I tell them to not give the hitter too much credit. At the end of the day, the hitter's trying to hit a round ball, a round bat, and these guys have pretty electric arms, so their job is pretty easy if they just attack on every single pitch. So I try to remind them of that multiple times a day, every day.
You've got the red shirt on. What socks do you have on today, Coach?
Today I've got the Cape Cod camo socks on today. Yep.
Good selection.
Yeah, camo for Military Friday.
Love it. You're a big Sox guy. Why is that?
I don't know. Most of them have a lot of meaning. I just started wearing cool socks about 10 years ago, and now I don't have any black and white socks.
How many, if you had to guess back at home, pairs of socks do you have?
I probably have 60 or 70 total.
A lot more than me.
And growing. I just bought a pair at the Duck store downtown here about a week ago.
What's your favorite pair of socks?
Oh, my favorite pair. My favorite pair. Oh, that's tough. Keith Wolf back at home is going to like this. Probably the ice cream socks that I have. Reminds me of my little guys, my 9-year-olds that I coach back at home. My ice cream socks are some of my favorite pair.
Fantastic. Sock extraordinaire, Cape League Hall of Famer, pitching coach Eric Beattie. Thanks for the time.
You got it. Good to be here.